The Century Patriots enter the state tournament on Thursday as the clear favorites, undefeated on the season, but not without a few bumps in the road on their quest to perfection and redemption. It's one thing to have a perfect record entering the final week of the season. It's another thing when that team, the Century Patriots, still feel like they haven't played their best.
We've had a tough West Region conference this year, and I think that we've come back from being down sets, we've come back from being down points, and I think that that's huge, and your ability to bounce back from that is, what you're going to find success in the postseason, hopefully.
The perfect record has been fueled by the depth at each position. Head coach Jamie Zassapol says this is the deepest team she's coached in years.
We look down the bench, and we're so blessed to have the people that we've had. And I think in a year like this, when you've had kids out on quarantine, we lost somebody with an ACL, you were able to fill in with so many different avenues, whether we need the block, whether we need the swing, however we need that, we have that ability to throw somebody in.
Many of these players say that talent comes from a culture driven by competition within themselves.
We've always been really competitive leading up to like 5th grade, middle school, high school. There's always been that competitive drive, and we've always wanted to push each other and make each other better.
One player that has made a huge impact is junior Macy Frigen, who has emerged as a force in the middle.
Every practice we start with our wrist snap, and we get up on the boxes, and that's the one thing that we really try and focus on so we can get that ball down.
She, like so many others, have provided Century with a dangerous edge. Options.
The more ability we have to spread that ball around, the more you can keep the other side guessing on who's going to get the ball, and it leaves us open a little bit more.
But some of these players will play on the biggest stage for the first time, a place this senior class says wants to end differently than last year.
I think from last year, suffering that loss, getting that second place was really tough on everybody who was a part of that, and I think it just makes us want it more for sure, and it gives a little bit more drive. And that would mean the world to us.